Soulja. Oh boy. All right, man. Sit down. Let's talk. I ain't gonna front. I was rocking with some music way back in the day, of course. I'll even take it a step further. I don't really think I even had social media until that moment. I'm not gonna lie. I can't really quite confirm that, but I think sometime around that period is when I even got into social media. I didn't have a phone back then. I didn't have Facebook back then. I didn't have MySpace back then. Even when I started looking at YouTube, to be completely honest, it was around that time when that dance was going viral. Just from one black man to another. I rocked with you back in the day. I'm gonna be honest. But what you doing now is totally absurd. I gotta be honest. You may fool the hip hop community, but you ain't gonna fool the gaming community. We know a knockoff console when we see one. This video is from one black man to another, and it's about one specific thing you said on Complex that's bothering me. And this is what you said.
Y'all love the Asians in Nintendo. Y'all love the white people at Microsoft. Y'all love the white people at PS4. Embrace the black community.
You see, Soulja, Draco, it's not about us loving white people and loving Asian people and loving the consoles that they bring, and we're just hating on the black man. That has absolutely nothing to do with it. I'm a gamer. I'm not a game reviewer. I don't make consoles. But there is something I do know for a fact. Consoles take time to make and build. It wasn't even a week, I don't think, when you announced the console and bam, it just came out of nowhere. It doesn't work like that. Consoles take years of man hours in developing, in concept art, in building, in production. No one just says they're making a console and then bam, here's the console. You may have made money off it. I'm not going to deny that, but trust me, the masses of the gaming community is not going for that. None of this makes sense when you put it together. You're a rapper who made a console that looks like an Xbox that plays Nintendo games. Does any of that go together? Something else you said on that interview that bugged me. You said
it's not a scam. Every game on here is licensed. It's 800 pre-install games that are licensed. I sold $1 million and one day Nintendo approached me.
Why would they approach you?
Academics.
Why would they approach you?
Because they're trying to see what the fuck going on. It's a young black kid that made $1 million within 24 hours.
You know
and our games
they
are on the consoles. We want in.
That the reason why Nintendo has their microscope on you is because they wondering how this kid made $1 million. They're just wondering who the heck is this guy who just made $1 million. This is Soulja. I know you got the Gucci headband. I know you got the records. I know you got the jewelry. But Nintendo has way more money than that. It's going to take more than just $1 million for them to want to do business with you. But you're definitely not going to steal millions of dollars from them, essentially. You say the console you made and the devices on it are licensed. Like I said in the beginning of the video, you may fool the hip-hop community, but you ain't gonna fool the gaming community. We know how Nintendo is with their IPs. We know how Nintendo is with their licenses. Here's where the flaw is in that video. If you really did a deal with them like you said you did, they wouldn't be coming at you saying, who is this kid who just made $1 million? They're already on board with the project and they already gonna get their cut. You said it yourself. They looking at you like, who's this kid who made this money? Yeah, because you're making money off of their product. It's a bootleg, Soulja. I never even ordered the console, but I'm a gamer and I have eyeballs. And I can see that it's bootleg. Not to mention it looks like an Xbox, like I previously said. You really take us for that? You really think we're that stupid? We also know legit specs when we see them. Now, I'm not some spec wizard, but even when you look at the games on people's reviews, you can tell how choppy and slow and ridiculous it runs.
Because I'm a fucking bonafide hustler. I'm trying to be a billionaire.
Do you really think us as gamers are going to go for that? We're not going to let you get away with that. Think about it. Cliffy B tried to get away with it with Radical Heights, laggy, buggy, ugly-looking cash grab game that he tried to get from the Battle Royale craze. That didn't work. We had Fallout 76, and even me as a gamer, I looked at that game and was like, this doesn't even look like a new game. So I don't know how many people got fooled with that. But once it came out, what happened? The gaming community got a hold of it, realized it was garbage, and it didn't make no money. They couldn't get away with it. And this is Bethesda, a much more bigger brand than you. We didn't let Sony get away with it. Sony, they tried to make the PlayStation Classic, which was very, very easy money for them to make, but they tried to sell us horse dung, and we didn't go for that. It came out in December, and within like 2 weeks, it was half price. And it was at $100, it was at $99.99. Then it went down to $79. Then it went down to $49. We're not going to buy crap. It has nothing to do with you being black. If you try to shoehorn in a cash grab, we're not going for it. You obviously seen the Nintendo hype train of the retro consoles because you are a gamer, so I'm sure you saw it. And you probably figured, I can make an emulator console and put it out there and make millions. No, not going to work. If you really want to get into the gaming industry, build a real console. Build a real console. And I'll get behind it if it's something good. We got another competitor coming soon in the gaming industry, I think a few years from now, with the Madbox. But trust me, if the Madbox, hopefully that's not the name, but if the Madbox turn out to be some crap, guess what? We're not going to buy that either. So just go back to the drawing board, do your homework, and if you want the black community or the gaming community to support you, then make a real console. Come on.